Good evening and welcome to Central High School in the Great Vandermeer Gymnasium for tonight's JV girls basketball game between the visiting Brownsburg Bulldogs and your Central Trojans. First, let's meet these visiting starters from Brownsburg. We've got number 21, Atta Garnett. The Bulldogs are coached Injured for the Bulldogs, Morgan Montgomery. call. The Trojans will keep it. At the end of the first, Brownsburg 5, Trojans nothing.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, call Peterman Brothers. We'll fix it all. If your pipes or sink have sprung a leak, or your water heater's not keeping up this week, let our friendly techs take care of you and provide you with 5-star service, too. Next time you need a plumber, from clearing a clogged drain to new installation, call Peterman Brothers or visit petermanplumbing.com.
Warriors go in their second foul. Team's fifth. Mackenzie Willoy in the game for Brownsburg. That's
At Center Grove High School, we have three words that guide us: tradition, opportunity, and excellence. Here in our Hall of Excellence, we celebrate our scholars and our champions. Our students take great pride in representing and serving our community, as evidenced by our junior class's annual tradition of a day of caring, a day in which they spend the entire day in our community providing service to various organizations and businesses. Our faculty members are invested in the growth and success of our students. They're committed to high levels of professional development to ensure that all of our students learn at high levels. We pride ourselves on the opportunities available to our students. Our robust academic catalog includes more than 100 advanced placement and dual credit courses. Our early college program gives students the opportunities to earn an associate's degree while also earning their high school diploma. We offer 3 Project Lead the Way pathways to STEM careers. Our students can also take courses that help them earn certifications in both the manufacturing and construction trades. Our teachers and our students are all equipped with the latest instructional technology, and our students participate in a one-to-one computing program. Whatever our students and staff members take on, excellence is the bar they strive to achieve. From our robotics program, which is housed in our Center Grove Innovation Center, to our fine and performing arts programs, which earn national honors each year, our students work to compete at the highest level. And we do whatever we can to provide them with opportunities, support them, and get out of their way so they can soar.
Supporting our student athletes is something our community does very well. Our coaches work tirelessly to give them the best experience possible, and they do it at a very high level. Our administration and school board have invested in our programs to provide them with the facilities they need to be competitive. As a growing district, our facilities have to keep up. We recently opened a state-of-the-art natatorium, which will better serve our community's growing aquatics program. And this spring, our baseball and softball complexes will have a fully turfed field. Our student activity center, which opened in 2018, is utilized year-round by our teams, clubs, and music programs. But nothing shows what this community is all about better than a football Friday night. Our community fills Ray Skillman Stadium to show their support for our football team, our cheerleaders, dance team, and marching band. We are incredibly proud of the phenomenal support we see for our teams, both at home and away events. For our freshmen to our varsity teams, our students come to compete, and our families and community are right there behind them every step of the way. It's just one of the many reasons why it's great to be a Trojan.
Grit.
Use grit in a sentence, please.
Team Styles uses grit to sell more homes in Center Grove.
All right, G-R-I-T, grit.
Congratulations, that's correct. And you are Center Grove's Team of the Week.
Julie Bowling, 5th grade. I'm Lainey Hyde from 5th grade. I'm Viba Ganipaneni from 5th grade.
Andy Onsbach, 4th grade.
Amy Franklin, 4th grade.
Caitlin McMahon from 4th grade. Maple Myers from 4th grade.
Ellie Carr from 5th grade.
Noah Wilson from 5th grade.
I'm Allison Harris, instructional coach at North Grove Elementary and one of the Spellbowl coaches this year. We are so excited to be the Center Grove Team of the Week.
I'm Allison Height. I'm a 4th grade teacher, and I'm also one of the Spellbowl coaches. And our students really showed grit this year, making sure to study their words on their own. At home, the words were very difficult, and then they would come back every week to practice and work hard.
Yeah. I'm Ron Steiner, proud principal of North Grove Elementary School, and I am extremely proud of our Spell Bowl team here at North Grove. It is so phenomenal in the competition with Center Grove and throughout the state. The word that you heard a little bit earlier was the word grit, and that is a word we are focusing this year at North Grove a whole lot, because along with having strong academics, we also teach personal excellence and character education, and we realize whether it's through sports or academics that you need perseverance and a growth mindset. And so this year we are really focused on students developing grit, including this month, or really this whole year, one of our most favorite things we do is that every teacher gets to nominate a gritty ninja for their class.
So if you have a club or a team or a group that has seen some success this year, send it over to us. We've got an email address down below. It should be totw@goteamstyles.com. Please feel free to reach out to us, and we'd love to hear from you. Thanks.
At Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, call Peterman Brothers. We'll fix it all. If your pipes or sink have sprung a leak, or your water heater's not keeping up this week, let our friendly techs take care of you and provide you with 5-star service, too. Next time you need a plumber, from clearing a clogged drain to new installation, call Peterman Brothers or visit petermanplumbing.com.
From our license plate recognition and hassle-free conveyor belt to our free vacuum stations and mat washers, Kopetsky Auto Wash is here to make sure we leave you with an extraordinary experience. We are always committed to delivering you a quick, quality, clean, is lathered, and fun. We are committed to serving our community through ongoing support of Center Grove academics, athletics, arts, and beyond. We are rooted in community and proud to offer our ongoing support to the organizations and individuals within it.
Gracie Knox enters the game. Mason Tuning, first foul. Bulldogs. Emerson's goal kick with her second foul. Gloria Stogan makes the first. Morgan Montgomery in the game for Brownsburg. Claire Miller with her third foul. Atta Garnett in the game for Brownsburg. Gloria Stogan with her third foul. Bulldogs good. Emerson's goal kick makes the first. As Katie Gillespie Brooklyn Brown will be on the line. Morgan Montgomery's second foul. Brown makes the first. Immigrants first foul, Trojans fifth. May Munson's second foul, Trojans sixth. And the Hendricks makes the first.
From our license plate recognition and hassle-free conveyor belt to our free vacuum stations and mat washers, Kopetzky Auto Wash is here to make sure we leave you with an extraordinary experience. We are always committed to delivering you a quick, quality, clean, is lathered, and fun. We are committed to serving our community through ongoing support of Center Grove academics, athletics, arts, and beyond. We are rooted in community and proud to offer our ongoing support to the organizations and individuals within it.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, call Peterman Brothers. We'll fix it all. If your pipes or sink have sprung a leak or your water heater's not keeping up this week, let our friendly techs take care of you and provide you with 5-star service, too. Next time you need a plumber, from clearing a clogged drain to new installation, call Peterman Brothers or visit petermanplumbing.com.
Allie Weissman will be on the line for 2. And Hendricks' third foul. Team 6. Wiseman ties it up. Brownsburg calls a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, call Peterman Brothers. We'll fix it all. If your pipes or sink have sprung a leak, or your water heater's not keeping up this week, let our friendly techs take care of you and provide you with 5-star service, too. Next time you need a plumber, from clearing a clogged drain to new installation, call Peterman Brothers or visit petermanplumbing.com.
Broken ground for 1-1. Trojans have the ball. Brownsburg is taking a timeout. A 30-second timeout. Center Grove takes a 30-second timeout.
Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
From our license plate recognition and hassle-free conveyor belt to our free vacuum stations and mat washers, Kopetzky Auto Wash is here to make sure we leave you with an extraordinary experience. We are always committed to delivering you a quick, quality, clean, is lathered, and fun. We are committed to serving our community through ongoing support of Center Grove academics, athletics, arts, and beyond. We are rooted in community and proud to offer our ongoing support to the organizations and individuals within it.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, call Peterman Brothers. We'll fix it all. If your pipes or sink have sprung a leak or your water heater's not keeping up this week, let our friendly techs take care of you and provide you with 5-star service, too. Next time you need a plumber, from clearing a clogged drain to new installation, call Peterman Brothers or visit petermanplumbing.com.
Good evening and welcome to Center Grove High School for tonight's girls high school basketball game between the Brownsburg Bulldogs and the Center Grove Trojans. Hello, one Kevin Conrad along with Brent Nickerson. We welcome everyone to our coverage of Center Grove girls basketball. And Brent, the Trojans have had about a little over a week off, and for Brownsburg, they've had about 11 days off from their last game competition. So we'll see what we have here tonight. It's always a little tough sometimes to play these games over the holiday break, but should be a pretty good matchup tonight. I think we got two teams that are very similar in their style of play.
Yeah, and I think we saw that, in the JV game coming off that break, that both teams are a little slow to get going. It took a while for both teams to score. It was 2-0 for a long time, but now you come to the varsity game. I think we'll see a little bit of the same thing, and I think you hit the nail on the head. It's two similar teams. Teams have played close games all year long, both teams, and I think we'll see another one here tonight. Brownsburg comes in 7-7, but it's a little deceiving. They've played the eighth toughest ranked schedule in the state of Indiana, so obviously Center Grove's got a top 20 schedule as well. So two similar teams, and both of them coming off a long break. It should be a fun matchup.
Center Grove at 9-6 on the season. The Trojans have won 5 of their last 6, and 5-3 on the home court, 4-2 on the road, 0-1 on a neutral court. And Brent, the Trojans, they've been the road warriors. They played their last 5 games on the road, and they go 4-1 on the road.
Yeah, just the one tough loss there, but you're right. I mean, they've been so solid. They've been solid all year, a bunch of close games, and we talked about it. I know you have a stat you can read here in a little while. I mean, they've played so many close games. They're not too far off from having an undefeated season going, and yet they sit here with 6 losses. But you're right, they've played very well on the road. Now they return home against a good Brownsburg team, a team that went to the state championship game last year. So, like I said, it should be a tough matchup, and I expect another close game.
Yeah, the Trojans 6 losses this year, and by a combined total of 17 points in those losses. So that's basically 2.83 per game. Yeah, so that shows you how close they are to possibly having an undefeated season so far this year. Head coach for the Trojans, Kevin Stuckmeyer, now in his 5th year at CG, 87 wins, 34 losses, 2 sectional titles, 4 county titles, and Coach Stuckmeyer's had now 3 20-plus win seasons, and he's 2-2 against Brownsburg. And the Trojans have defeated the Bulldogs the last 2 seasons, beating them last year at Brownsburg 45-36, and then you go back a couple of seasons ago, and the Trojans won here on the home floor 40-34. For the Brownsburg Bulldogs, on the season, 7 wins, 7 losses. They've won 4 of their last 6. They're 2-4 on the road, 5-3 at home. And the head coach is Debbie Smiley in her 7th year at Brownsburg, 115 wins, 56 losses at Brownsburg. You got 4 sectional titles, 1 regional, 1 semi-state, and 1 state runner-up. They defeated Franklin last year in the semi-state, beat them convincingly down in that 4A Jeffersonville semi-state, and the final score on that game was 49-27, and then lost in the state championship game. And before Coach Smiley went to Brownsburg, she spent 12 years at Greenwood, where she was the head coach and got a sectional title with the Woodmen in 2012. So in her 19th year of coaching high school basketball, 242 wins, 189 losses. Both teams have concluded their pregame warm-ups. We'll now pause for the playing of our national anthem here at the Vandy Gym. National anthem from the Vandy Gym at Center Grove High School. Now here's a check of the starting lineups for tonight's varsity matchup. First for the visiting Brownsburg Bulldogs, number 5 is Maya Webb, 5'3" senior guard, averaging 4 points a ball game. Number 10 is Kiera Gutenberger. She's a 5'7" senior guard, averaging 3 points per ball game. Number 14, Kaylin Terrell, 5'5" junior guard, leading the way in scoring for the Bulldogs at 10 points per game. Number 40 is Nova Lee Glass, 5'11" senior forward, averaging 7 points a ball game. And number 55 is Avery Gordon, 6'5" freshman center. She's averaging 7 points per game. Starting tonight for the Center Grove Trojans, a little bit of a different look tonight. Number 2, Audrey Onay, is starting tonight in place of Emily Carr. Emily Carr a little bit under the weather this week. She's in uniform. She's expected to play tonight off the bench, but not starting tonight, so it's going to be Onay. Sophomore, 5'9" guard, averaging 5.6 points per game. Number 3 is Aubrey Booker, a sophomore at 5'8", a guard, averaging 7.1 points per game. Number 20, Savannah Bischoff, junior, 5'9" guard, leads Center Grove in scoring at 10 points a ball game, second in rebounding at 4.5 boards per game. Number 23 is Ella Hobson, junior, 5'6" guard, second leading scorer, 8 points per game, leads the team in assists with 3.8 assists per game. And Rachel Wirtz, the sophomore forward, 6'3", third leading scorer, 7.6 points per game, and leads CG in rebounding at 4.7. And Brent, again, a little bit of a different look tonight for Coach Stuckmeyer. Emily Carr, a little bit under the weather this week, and she's going to play off the bench tonight, so that's good that they're going to have her services tonight, but it's going to be Onay that gets the start.
Yeah, I talked to Coach a little bit before the game. He thought she'd play some minutes, didn't know how many, but that's an important piece to this puzzle for Center Grove. She brings so many intangibles. Her hustle, diving on the floor, getting loose balls. Somebody's going to have to pick up the pace in that area for Center Grove.
Rachel Wirtz at 6'3" will tip for the Center Grove Trojans against Avery Gordon, 6'5", freshman center here for the Bulldogs. In the last 17 meetings between these two clubs on the hardwood, Center Grove has won 13-4 for Brownsburg, and we are underway here at the Vandy in this matchup, non-conference game, and it is controlled by the Bulldogs. And a quick 3, and the ball is wedged. And Rachel Wirtz at 6'3" gets up and knocks it out.
Missed there by Terrell. She shoots 5 to 6 3-pointer a game. Missed it there. A quick 3 attempt by Brownsburg. Got wedged between the backboard and the rim.
So Brownsburg, they're going to try to force tempo with their defense. For Center Grove, they're going to have to play that little more slow tempo, which is typically what Coach Stuckmeyer likes to play in the half court. So I think the Trojans, again, work the ball, be patient on offense, and force Brownsburg to play quite a bit of defense. And I just think if Center Grove can do that, they're going to get some good looks here in the half court.
Yeah, Center Grove on the offensive end, they'll take the good shot when they find it. They want long defensive possessions is what they want. There's a drive by Booker. She's so good at it. Doesn't go in there, but good start for Center Grove. It just didn't go in. But what Coach wants are those long defensive possessions. He loves to wear those teams down, and that's why they hold teams to just 39 points.
Like you mentioned, Terrell, across the timeline, she's one of their top 3-point shooters. Inside, you got 40 and 55. They're going to be the post players. That's Glass and Gordon. And right away, they're going inside to Gordon, the freshman scorer. She's 6'5". That's going to be quite an interesting matchup. Of course, Wirtz at 6'3". She's probably not used to guarding anybody that's much taller than her.
Yeah, that's one of the rare times we've seen Wirtz matched up and have someone 2 or 3 inches taller than her this year. But they'll make adjustments. They'll usually, when there's a taller post down, they'll throw players from both the front and the back. That time they just played Wirtz behind her, but I have a feeling you'll start seeing guards dig down.
Center Grove again being very patient here in the half court. Onay finds Booker, left wing. Inside Wirtz, trying to get past the 6'5" Avery Gordon, and Gordon got a piece of it. And now Gordon pulls down the rebound. So again, that's going to be an interesting matchup tonight to keep an eye on. Wirtz against Gordon inside.
Yeah, Gordon averages 7 points for a freshman. Big frame down low for Brownsburg, giving Center Grove troubles already here early.
Deep left corner, two-pointer, just in front of the three-point line by Terrell. Brownsburg gets the offensive rebound. Coach won't be happy about that.
Yeah, it was kind of a tough one. She didn't draw iron, so it was a kind of a weird rebounding situation, but nonetheless, they give up an offensive board here in the second possession.
Penetration and good defense by the Trojans, but it's followed up by Gordon. She's got 4 points, all four for the Brownsburg Bulldogs.
Yeah, that one was too easy. They didn't put a hip or a body into her. She went right over the top. Easy lay-in for Brownsburg.
Center Grove in the latest computer rankings, number 26 in the state and number 19 in Class 4A. And Aune goes baseline. She is fouled. Whistle against Glass. Her first, team's first. And for Brownsburg in the computer rankings, 41st overall and number 30 in 4A. Brownsburg plays in the HCC conference, and once again, Gordon with another block shot. She's got 2 here early on.
She did a good job there going straight up, too, not drawing a foul. 2 good blocks on Wirtz.
So in the HCC, the Brownsburg Bulldogs at the moment tied for 5th place with a record of 2 wins, 2 losses. Of course, the Trojans play in the MIC Conference. Center Grove 2-1 in league play. Trojans in 3rd place at the moment in league play. Brownsburg, though, has struggled against MIC teams this year. They're 0-4. They're losing to Warren Central, North Central, Ben Davis, and Lawrence North. And a tie-up. Savannah Bischoff with the help defense forces the jump ball, and it will be Center Grove basketball.
Yeah, you talk about the HCC. You look at that conference, the top 5 teams in the conference, all ranked within the top 16 in the state of Indiana. So more highly ranked than the MIC right now with Fishers, Westfield, Noblesville, HSE, and Zionsville all in the top 16.
Correction, it's going to be Brownsburg ball. Center Grove still trying to get on the scoreboard. There's a 3 look, short by Terrell. The Trojans come up with the rebound. Savannah Bischoff throws it ahead, and it's intercepted, and now a foul against the Trojans. Ella Hobson picks up her first foul.
It was a good thought by Bischoff. She had numbers. A couple of the Brownsburg players went down on the floor. She tried to push tempo, but it was intercepted by Maya Webb and fouled by Hobson.
Center Grove trying to avoid the sweep here tonight. Brownsburg won the freshman game 41-13 and won the JV game in overtime 44-41. On the back door, Webb now brings it out into the lane. Kuchenberger around the perimeter, back to Webb. Not much offense here early. Again, Center Grove held scoreless so far. 4 points for the Bulldogs. Center Grove played a week ago Tuesday at Avon, got the win. Missed shot by Gordon inside. Trojans will push. Wirtz in transition, scores. That's a good way to score. Trying to beat Gordon, the 6'5 freshman, down the floor, and that's what Wirtz did, and she gets an easy 2.
Yeah, and Gordon looks like she's struggling a little bit with her wind coming off, like we said, an 11-day break. Nobody got back that time, and Wirtz pushed.
Another steal. Booker goes baseline, whistle, reach-in foul against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I believe that'll be Kuchenberger. It is. It's going to be her first.
And now we'll see, Emily Carr. Again, she's playing off the bench tonight. Aune will get her first break. And numbers on Emily Carr this year, 3.9 points a ball game. Does a good job with a couple of rebounds and assists per game, and now traveling against the Bulldogs. Booker in the corner. Carr now back to the corner with Hobson. Now the Trojans get into their half-court set. 4-2 Bulldogs. We're in the first quarter. Again, the Trojans have won 5 of their last 6 games. They've beaten the Bulldogs the last 2 seasons, and Booker's off with the 3. Gordon with the rebound. Throws it to the point guard, Maya Webb, 5'3" senior across midcourt. Bischoff with the assignment, guarding Webb out on top. They go inside and a foul. Booker with the help defense fouls Gordon.
Yeah, there comes the help side across the lane from Booker. Tried to poke it away there from Gordon. As we see our first substitution as Gordon will get a rest. Good minutes by the 6'5" freshman.
Oné will check back in here for the Trojans. Works will take her first break. So Gordon goes to the bench, and that's when Coach decides to take Works out as well. Give them both a chance to get a breather. And now inside you see Glass at 5'11". She's trying to post inside. Perimeter shot missed. And a rebound again by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was a pretty good box out by Oné. Could have called a foul there. Coach Steckmeyer 1-on-1. There's another miss by Maya Webb.
Hobson, Booker goes baseline, kind of lost the dribble, but was able to still get off a really good shot. Just rolled out.
Yeah, the lost dribble just kind of threw her timing off just a bit.
90 seconds left to play in this opening quarter. Get a lot of defense. Both teams still trying to get back in the flow, if you will, on offense. Both teams having some time off since their last game. Center Grove a week ago Tuesday played at Avon, and for Brownsburg they haven't played for 11 days. They lost at Lawrence North on December 18th, and now the Trojans come up with it with a minute, just under a minute to play in this first quarter. Here comes Hobson, Oné, trying to look for that three. Carr, now she'll pull it out. Trojans reset here in the half court. .30 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Hobson dribbling out on top. Trojans appear to be content to go for the final shot of the first quarter.
Yeah, this doesn't shock me. They didn't get a good look here in the first 30 seconds or so of this possession, so they might as well wait it out now. We're under 10 seconds and knocked away there by Brownsburg. Great steal there by Terrell.
Nice pass and a good block by Savannah Bischoff. Great defense. Could have been an easy layup there for Guckenberger, and Bischoff made a great defensive play. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter here at the Vandy. Brownsburg 4, Center Grove 2. Trojans got some work to do here on offense. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, call Peterman Brothers. We'll fix it all. If your pipes or sink have sprung a leak, or your water heater's not keeping up this week, let our friendly techs take care of you and provide you with 5-star service, too. Next time you need a plumber, from clearing a clogged drain to new installation, call Peterman Brothers or visit petermanplumbing.com.
Back inside the Vandy, we're ready for the second quarter between Center Grove and Brownsburg. Brownsburg leads CG 4-2. Brent, I don't know if it was just great defense or not so good of offense. Might have been a little bit of both in that first quarter, but again, I think both teams just trying to get back in the groove here after had some time off here during the holiday break.
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. as you said, I think it was a little bit of both, as there's a missed three by Center Grove, another rebound by Gordon.
Brownsburg trying to push. Good defense by Bischoff. Takes away the baseline, taking that one away from Terrell. And now a ill-advised pass from out on top from Webb, out of bounds. It'll be Trojan ball, and we'll see Rachel Wirtz back in for the Trojans. So you got Wirtz back in there along with Gordon for Brownsburg.
And Kevin, we talked about it pregame. I'd like to see Wirtz kind of maybe step out a little bit. She can shoot the jump shot very well. She's hit both her threes that she's attempted. She's a little bit more athletic and quicker than Gordon. If she could pull her out and stretch her out a little bit, she might be able to do something offensively.
Oné faces the basket, hands it off to Carr, and now we see in the ball game for the Trojans, Kaho Takeda with the dribble drive, had it knocked away. She retrieves it. Oné, one dribble. Bischoff, back to Carr. Good defense here by the Brownsburg Bulldogs in the half court. Center Grove has not had too many good looks here in the half court. Actually, the only 2 points for Center Grove came off a fast break basket by Wirtz, and now we'll see a foul against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be on Terrell. 2 hands on Emily Carr. She tried to drive around, her first, team's third.
Off the out-of-bounds play, they go to Wirtz. She spins. Good defense by Gordon. She already has a couple of block shots. Wirtz throws it out on top, and now they go back to Wirtz, high right side. Takeda on the back door.
Pass.
Good idea, but she just led Carr too much. Carr was cutting to the basket. She was open, just led her too much.
It was a good idea. I couldn't tell if Carr got held up by one of the defenders or not, because it looked like she was going to be wide open, but it's good thought there by Kaho Takeda.
Booker and Hobson back in for the Trojans. Carr and Bischoff getting a break. Still 4-2. Early on, second quarter. Terrell takes it to the corner. We see in the ballgame now Paige Kirks. She's number 3. She'll get the rebound. She throws it right back out on top to Webb. Inside, Gordon with the right hand, too hard. And Kirks trying to get the rebound, lost it out of bounds. It'll be Trojan ball.
Yeah, good job there by Kaho Takeda coming over and just flustering Gordon just a little bit on that shot, forced a miss. Good minutes so far by Kaho Takeda.
Good defense by Webb out on top against Hobson. Booker goes baseline, scoop shot again. If Gordon doesn't block your shot, she'll make you alter your shot. Made Booker take a very difficult shot. Again, Gordon at 6'5" here for Brownsburg. Creating a lot of havoc for the Trojans when CG's trying to attack the basket on those dribble drives.
Yeah, and on the dribble drives, Gordon likes to dive down and try to block the shot, which will leave Rachel Wirtz wide open. If Center Grove can make an adjustment, kick it right back to her, they'll have some open jump shots.
They lob it inside to Gordon, and she turns and banks it in. She's got 6 points. She has all 6 here for the Bulldogs. On the baseline, Takeda fouled. 4 team fouls against the Bulldogs. Out of bounds for the Trojans, and Guckenberger back in for the Bulldogs. Oné pulls it out with the dribble. Booker, bounce pass, Wirtz. Now Hobson behind a screen from Takeda. Oné chases down the rebound, saves it, and now the Bulldogs are out of bounds with it. That's Guckenberger on the sideline, out of bounds.
We see Savannah Bischoff and younger sister Lily Bischoff in the game for the first time now for Center Grove. Kevin, it's just been a struggle in this half-court offense for Center Grove. Need to make some adjustments, try to get some open looks. They just haven't found it. So I'd like to see her drive right here.
Nice bounce pass. Hobson not able to handle it. Looked like the Brownsburg defender got a hand on it. 6-2. Brownsburg by 4. Gordon at 6'5" has all 6 points here for the Bulldogs. Block shot by Wirtz. Loose ball. Jump ball. Hobson was able to tie up Guckenberger. It's going to be Brownsburg ball out of bounds, and we'll see Emily Carr back in for the Trojans.
That jump ball will stay with Brownsburg. Emily Carr.
And now they're going to keep Carr on the bench. So 4 minutes left to play first half. Cedar Grove still sitting on 2 points. Scored the lone basket in that first quarter. Lob inside, and Gordon rolls it off. Loose ball picked up by Hobson. Throws it ahead. Bischoff inside to Wirtz.
Yeah,
She's fouled.
Good look there. And way to run the court there by Rachel Wirtz, and they found her. So good a line. I believe that foul was on Paige Kurtz.
Paige Kurtz picks up her second foul. That's false.
Wirtz hits on the first one, and that is Maya Webb picking up her first foul. So Wirtz with all 3 now for all 3 points for the Trojans. 5 team fouls against the Bulldogs as Wirtz gets ready for her next free throw. Wirtz 68% from the free throw line this season. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch, Booker. 6-3 Bulldogs. Terrell across midcourt. Glass driving and uses the glass and scores her first basket.
First player other than Gordon to score for Brownsburg. Good take there by Glass.
Wirtz trying to get it back to Savannah Bischoff, who was cutting to the basket. Loose ball picked up by the Bulldogs. Guckenberger. Down inside, Eaker now in the ball game. She's also a very capable three-point shooter for this Bulldog team. She's fouled. She'll get 2 free throws. Number 2 foul against Aubrey Booker. 3 team fouls against the Trojans. Megan Eaker, junior guard, a swish on the first free throw. Oné returns to the lineup to replace Booker. Eaker looked really good on those 2 free throws. Makes it now a 10-3 ball game. Center Grove down. We're inside 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Center Grove just the 1 field goal in the first quarter. No field goals here in the second quarter, just 1 free throw. Hobson finds Bischoff. Catch and shoot on the 3. She's short.
Brownsburg does a good job of closing out on the 3s. Kind of rushed the Bischoff 3 there. Wasn't quite set. Didn't draw iron. Center Grove's offensive struggles continue.
Terrell try to go baseline, taken away by Carr. She gets it back. She's going to try the 3. She's long, and trying to save it was Paige Kurtz. Cannot. It'll be Trojan ball with 2:08 to play here in this opening half. Brent, we expected a low-scoring game, but I don't think we expected quite this low scoring of a contest. Again, for the Trojans, averaging 47 points a ball game, keeping teams at 39. For Brownsburg, they're averaging 41, allowing teams giving up about 43 points. So we kind of expected the game maybe in the 40s, and I think we're going to struggle to get to 40 tonight.
Yeah, I think I was expecting 40s or high 30s. You're right. But right now it's looking like it's going to be the first team to 25 right now is going to win this game.
Number 2 foul against Brownsburg. 16 fouls against the Bulldogs, and here comes Hobson on the drive. She can't quite finish with the left hand. Just didn't quite get a good angle on the drive that time. Terrell dribbles out on top, directing traffic. Eaker with 1:20 to go in this first half. Kurtz, 5'9" junior, to Webb. Now they try to find Webb on the backdoor cut. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch, one of the Bischoff sisters, maybe both of them. Good defense by the Trojans. And now Lily Bischoff will head back to the bench.
Yeah, that was well scouted. I read the scouting report, said Maya Webb likes to cut back door. Center Grove was ready for it and deflected out of bounds.
Nova League Glass, number 40, posting. She does get the ball in the high post. Feeds it back out on top. Terrell, again, their leading scorer at 10 points a ball game, but she's scoreless at this point. 50 seconds to play in this first half, and Carr nearly comes up with the steal. She's fouled. She was able to get her hand on it, deflects it, and then she's kind of pushed her from behind. Foul against the Bulldogs. Should be one and the bonus here for Emily Carr.
Yeah, she shoots 69%. Much improved over last year. She got the steal there, was fouled by Terrell. That'll be 2 on Terrell, team 7th.
Trojans 1 out of 3 from the stripe tonight. And she misses on the free throw. When you're struggling, actually now the Trojans are 1 for 3 from the free throw line. But when you're struggling to get shots in the half court, the free throws become really important.
Yeah, especially in a game like this, you know it's going to come down to one of the couple last possessions in a low-scoring game. You need to be very efficient, you need all the 50-50 balls, you need to make free throws.
Trying to feed the post. Glass couldn't handle the pass, a little bit off target. Trojans had the ball, 27 seconds to play until halftime.
We'll see if they can't get Wirtz. With Gordon out of the game, now Wirtz has a height advantage. This is where Coach Steichmeyer lights the hole for 1 inside 30 seconds. She needs to get rid of it.
Almost had a 5-second count.
Absolutely.
Webb, some great defense. 5 seconds to go. Back to Hobson. 3, 2. Savannah Bischoff on the 3. Rimmed it. And that will take us to halftime. Again, both teams struggling to score points tonight. It was 4-2 after that first quarter, and 6 points for Brownsburg here in the second quarter, and just 1 free throw for the Trojans. 1 point in the second quarter to make it a 10-3 ball game here at intermission. Trojans have some work to do. We'll take a break. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball.
At Center Grove High School, we have 3 words that guide us: tradition, opportunity, and excellence. Here in our Hall of Excellence, we celebrate our scholars and our champions. Our students take great pride in representing and serving our community, as evidenced by our junior class's annual tradition of a Day of Caring, a day in which they spend the entire day in our community providing service to various organizations and businesses. Our faculty members are invested in the growth and success of our students. They're committed to high levels of professional development to ensure that all of our students learn at high levels. We pride ourselves on the opportunities available to our students. Our robust academic catalog includes more than 100 advanced placement and dual credit courses. Our early college program gives students the opportunities to earn an associate's degree while also earning their high school diploma. We offer 3 Project Lead the Way pathways to STEM careers. Our students can also take courses that help them earn certifications in both the manufacturing and construction trades. Our teachers and our students are all equipped with the latest instructional technology, and our students participate in a one-to-one computing program. Whatever our students and staff members take on, excellence is the bar they strive to achieve. From our robotics program, which is housed in our Center Grove Innovation Center, to our fine and performing arts programs, which earn national honors each year, our students work to compete at the highest level. And we do whatever we can to provide them with opportunities, support them, and get out of their way so they can soar.
Supporting our student athletes is something our community does very well. Our coaches work tirelessly to give them the best experience possible, and they do it at a very high level. Our administration and school board have invested in our programs to provide them with the facilities they need to be competitive. As a growing district, our facilities have to keep up. We recently opened a state-of-the-art natatorium, which will better serve our community's growing aquatics program. And this spring, our baseball and softball complexes will have a fully turfed field. Our student activity center, which opened in 2018, is utilized year-round by our teams, clubs, and music programs. But nothing shows what this community is all about better than a football Friday night. Our community fields Ray Skillman Stadium to show their support for our football team, our cheerleaders, dance team, and marching band. We are incredibly proud of the phenomenal support we see for our teams, both at home and away events. For our freshmen to our varsity teams, our students come to compete, and our families and community are right there behind them every step of the way. It's just one of the many reasons why it's great to be a Trojan.
Grit.
Use grit in a sentence, please.
Team Styles uses grit to sell more homes in Center Grove.
All right, G-R-I-T, grit.
Congratulations, that's correct. And you are Center Grove's Team of the Week.
Julie Bowling, 5th grade. I'm Lainey Hyde from 5th grade. I'm Vibba Gunny-Panani from 5th grade.
Andy Onsbach, 4th grade.
Amy Franklin, 4th grade.
Caitlin McMahon from 4th grade. Maple Myers from 4th grade.
Ellie Carr from 5th grade.
Noah Wilson from 5th grade.
I'm Allison Harris, instructional coach at North Grove Elementary and one of the Spellbowl coaches this year. We are so excited to be the Center Grove Team of the Week.
I'm Allison Height. I'm a 4th grade teacher, and I'm also one of the Spellbowl coaches. And our students really showed grit this year, making sure to study their words on their own. At home, the words were very difficult, and then they would come back every week to practice and work hard.
Yeah. I'm Ron Steiner, proud principal of North Grove Elementary School, and I am extremely proud of our Spellbowl team here at North Grove. It is so phenomenal in the competition with Center Grove and throughout the state. The word that you heard a little bit earlier was the word grit, and that is a word we are focusing this year at North Grove a whole lot, because along with having strong academics, we also teach personal excellence and character education, and we realize whether it's through sports or academics that you need perseverance and a growth mindset. And so this year we are really focused on students developing grit, including this month, or really this whole year, one of our most favorite things we do is that every teacher gets to nominate a gritty ninja for their class.
So if you have a club or a team or a group that has seen some success this year, send it over to us. We've got an email address down below. It should be totw@goteamstyles.com. Please feel free to reach out to us, and we'd love to hear from you. Thanks.
At Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, call Peterman Brothers. We'll fix it all. If your pipes or sink have sprung a leak, or your water heater's not keeping up this week, let our friendly techs take care of you and provide you with 5-star service, too. Next time you need a plumber, from clearing a clogged drain to new installation, call Peterman Brothers or visit petermanplumbing.com.
From our license plate recognition and hassle-free conveyor belt to our free vacuum stations and mat washers, Kopetsky Auto Wash is here to make sure we leave you with an extraordinary experience. We are always committed to delivering you a quick, quality, clean, is lathered, and fun. We are committed to serving our community through ongoing support of Center Grove academics, athletics, arts, and beyond. We are rooted in community and proud to offer our ongoing support to the organizations and individuals within it.
Welcome back inside the Vandy. Here at halftime, the Center Grove Trojans trailed the Brownsburg Bulldogs 10-3. That is correct, 10-3. Not much scoring here in this opening half. At this time, a big thank you to the following Center Grove basketball sponsors for this season: Aqua Systems, Burnside Builders, Darren Phoenix of Carpenter Realty, Chicago's Pizza, Duke Homes, Farmers Insurance, the Jenny Stoops Agency, Indy Sports Park, Kopetsky Auto Wash, the Mark Linder team of Century 21 Sheets, President Mark Linder and Vice President Lori Brown, North Point Engineering Surveying, Peterman Brothers, Prime 47 Steakhouse, Quality Supply and Tool, Dave and Karen McDowell, Tech Light, and Andy and Heather Wilson. Center Grove now emerges from the locker room. Brownsburg, other end of the court, warming up, and Brett Nickerson, again, I know both teams playing some strong defense, but both teams also very much struggling with the offense.
Yeah, both teams in the half court were really executed very poorly in the half court set offensively, and as you see, it's a 10-3, it's a football score, and Center Grove has to find something here in the locker room coming out here at halftime, because like we said, it was just Rachel Wirtz with the only 3 points, and that was even a struggle. They were 1 for 3 from the free throw line, but as you said, both teams really struggled in the half court on the offensive sets.
Brent, I know you have our halftime scores, not very many, but
not much to report. Novalee Glass, 2 points for Brownsburg, 2 as well for Megan Eaker, and 2 points, Avery Gordon led Brownsburg with 6 points. And as I said, Center Grove just with 3 points, all from Rachel Wirtz. So as we said, not much scoring at all. And you would think, you go into halftime, you hold your opponent to 10 points, you think you'd have a big lead. Instead, Center Grove trails by 7, 10-3 here at the end of the first half. So as we said, hopefully Coach Steckmeyer, you have to trust him. He does this all the time. He comes out, makes adjustments, and they seem to have good third and fourth quarters and make this game close. And but it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments they do make to try to find something in the half court.
One other Center Grove team in action today, the wrestling team, ranked number 4 in the state, competing in the Al Smith Invitational at Mishawaka. And after today's competition, the Center Grove Trojans are in second place out of 32 teams, and 9 out of 12 Center Grove wrestlers will compete in the semifinals tomorrow. Semifinal round tomorrow begins at 9 o'clock in the morning. So all the best to Coach Swain and the wrestlers tomorrow. Here we go for the second half. Center Grove with the basketball, trailing 10-3. And Center Grove going with its original starters: Aune, Booker, Bischoff, Hobson, and Wirtz. And we'll see Savannah Bischoff with the three-pointer. That's the first three-pointer for the Center Grove Trojans, and the first basket for Savannah Bischoff. And just like that, the Trojans double up their first half points of 3.
Yeah.
10-6 Trojans trail. Same starters here for the Bulldogs: Webb, Gutenberger, Terrell, Glass, and Gordon. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Center Grove basketball. So good start here for the Center Grove Trojans. With that three-pointer, Bischoff becomes Center Grove's leading scorer. Actually, she ties Wirtz. Excuse me. Wirtz had a field goal and a free throw for 3 in that first half. Wirtz pops out, top of the key.
I'd like to see that. Great
Inside.
play.
Good defense. Onay had the shot blocked, and then good defense coming across is Guckenberger. She got the block, but then she was on the end line out of bounds.
Yeah, good defensive effort there by Guckenberger. Another block.
Guckenberger blocks a shot by Booker, and now Terrell in transition. Too hard with the left hand. Loose ball chased down by Webb, and now the Bulldogs get into their half-court offense. Hobson out on Webb. Lob inside, glass. Now Gordon off the glass, scores. Avery Gordon, 8 points in the ball game. 12-6 Bulldogs. Inside Wirtz, double team, now goes back to the right side and try to go off the glass. Very difficult shot. Again, Gordon with the great defense. Onay takes it away.
Yeah, good defense there by Onay. She averages a couple steals a game.
Booker just rolled that one off. But she gets fouled. She'll get 2 free throws.
That's going to be the 3rd foul on Kira Guckenberger. As I believe we'll see Megan Eaker set to check back in for Brownsburg.
Booker misses on the first free throw. One more coming. She's a 61% free throw shooter. Emily Carr in for the Trojans. Onay will take a break. Booker comes back, swishes the next one. 12-7 Trojans down 5. Terrell. Webb on the wing. Lob into Gordon. Good defense with the help defense. That was Booker. However, the Bulldogs, they do get the offensive rebound. Another look at it. 3 is off the mark by Eaker, who just checked in.
Right there, Kevin. I just wish she'd turn the corner and take it to the hoop right there. There's nobody in the lane.
They're trying to get Gordon out of the lane area so the Trojans can attack. They're bringing Wirtz up high at moments. You see her setting the high screen here, just trying to get Gordon away from the basket so the Trojans can get some better looks going to the basket. Wirtz in the low post, working against Gordon. She goes with the left hand and scores. She is so good with that left hand.
Yeah, very good patient maneuver there by Rachel Wirtz. She now has 5, but you're right. We've seen her game after game switch that left hand, and there it was nice and soft. 12-9 now. Center Grove just trails by 3.
4.5 minutes left to go in the third. In the corner, Eaker, high arching 3. Rebound Booker. Aubrey going all the way, goes around Terrell and scores. Terrell trying to take the charge, and Booker avoids the contact and takes it all the way in for her first field goal.
Yeah, good play there by Booker. She's missed a couple layups here early in the game. That time she gets it to go down on a good move. Just a 1-point game.
Center Grove has not led in tonight's ball game. They're within 1. Webb fakes on the 3, penetrates, throws it to Eaker inside. Gordon too hard. Gordon gets the rebound.
She traveled, yeah.
Webb down the lane, Wirtz with the block shots. It had it knocked away, picked up by Carr. Outlet pass goes to Bischoff, led her too much. Out of bounds. Bulldogs will get possession. Watch it again here. Wirtz, again, she's so good going with her left hand. Very soft.
Yep, absolutely. I think Gordon thought she was going to go right. She flipped back to the left, and Rachel Wirtz going to get a well-deserved break. Good minutes here by the 6'3" sophomore here early in the third.
Takeda checks in for the Trojans, applying pressure on Webb. Almost got the steal here in the backcourt. Webb controls it. Glass puts it on the hardwood. Now Terrell with the three. Hit the back point. Webb, offensive rebound, and scores. They couldn't quite keep Webb off the offensive boards, and she gets her first field goal. 14-11 Brownsburg.
A good offensive rebound. Tough shot. It was well defended, but she got it to go.
Center Grove has put up 8 points here in this third quarter. And a great take. Ella Hobson, her first field goal. Trojans once again within 1 point. 14-13 Bulldogs, 2:45 to play in the third. Webb on the wing. Glass clearing out space inside, and great help defense on a back in there. Came across with the help defense and ties her up.
Yeah, and Hobson being a good three-point shooter helps create the drive because they close out so hard on her. They don't want to get the three-point shot off, so she drives right around, knocks it down. Good play there by Ella Hobson.
Glass cuts to the basket, foul. She'll get 2 free throws. Glass has a field goal, 2 points, going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Glass, a 5'11" senior forward.
And Glass had great minutes in that state championship game last year. She was the second leading scorer at 10 points and knocks her first free throw down. She now has 3. You know, they led that state championship game 19-10 after the first quarter, then had trouble scoring after that, got beat by 10, only ended up scoring 34 points, but Overly Glass in that game did have 10 points for Brownsburg.
Lost the Crown Point, 44-34. Next free throw good, 16-13 Brownsburg.
Crown Point's good again. They were back up to number 1. They got knocked off by Noblesville this past week, and Franklin took over, but then they get beat this morning in the Hall of Fame, so I don't know who will move up to number 1. Maybe Noblesville? I don't know. They're 13-3, but they've got some good wins, so I don't know who will be number 1 this week.
Yeah, Franklin had won 16 straight. They were 16-0 and lost to Westfield in that first round game of the Hall of Fame Classic Tournament at Newcastle. Lost in overtime to Westfield by 2, and now off the out-of-bounds play. They go inside to Wirtz. Great recognition by Booker, and Wirtz has 7 points.
Yeah, great execution on the out-of-bounds play. They lob it to Booker. She lobs it straight into Wirtz. Easy basket, 1 point game again.
2:10 to play in the third. Center Grove has had it within 1 3 times in this quarter. Terrell. Glass. Brownsburg again beat Franklin last year in the semi-state championship game by 12. Here comes the Trojans off the steal, and Hobson, she has 2 field goals in this third quarter, and she has given the Center Grove Trojans their first lead of the ball game, 17-16 with 1:42 to play in the third. A timeout called by Coach Smiley of Brownsburg.
You see that out-of-bounds play, Booker to Rachel Wirtz, probably the easiest basket of the night for Center Grove, well executed. Then a steal by Hobson, and Center Grove has their first lead, 17-16, and suddenly, Kevin, Center Grove's found some offense.
Trojans, again, only 3 points in that first half. They put up 14 here in this third quarter, and at the moment, their first lead of the ball game by 1 point. Tonight's game being presented in part by Burnside Builders. Burnside Builders is a full-service commercial general contractor servicing the state of Indiana since 2009. For more information, go online at burnsidebuilders.com. Your partner in possibilities, Burnside Builders. Carpenter Realty, also proud to support Trojan basketball. Darren Phoenix Realtor. Thinking about buying or selling real estate? Contact Darren Phoenix at 317-727-8852 for all your real estate needs. Darren Phoenix, she is always keeping it real in real estate. And by Farmers Insurance, the Jenny Stoops Agency. You've worked hard to build your assets. Be sure to insure them. Jenny Stoops Agency can provide coverage for all the things you care about: auto, home, camper, boat, motorcycle and life insurance policies to help you have peace of mind. Call for a quote. Farmers Insurance, the Jenny Stoops Agency, 317-888-0001. Back to action. Brownsburg with the basketball, down for the first time tonight. Final 90 seconds here in this third quarter. Booker applying pressure out on top on Webb, a near 5-second count. Ooh, that was probably at 4 seconds.
4.5 maybe. The crowd wanted it. Coach Stuckmeyer wanted it. Didn't get it.
Long three, short by Eaker. Rebound Webb. They've got numerous offensive rebounds here tonight. Inside, that's Kurtz, who just checked in. And Terrell, she's been quiet, but she gets her first field goal here with a three-pointer and puts her team back in front by 2.
Yeah, and there's the second chance points that Coach Stuckmeyer hates to see in a close game like this. They got another offensive rebound. It turns into 3 points for Brownsburg. Terrell's our leading scorer with 10. That's her first 3.
40 seconds to play in the third. Once again, Center Grove being very patient in the half court. Might get to the point where the Trojans just go for the final shot here in this quarter. 19-17, Brownsburg by 2. Down to 20 seconds as Hobson dribbling near the 10-second line. Wart's in the middle. Trojans now will go to work. Final 9 seconds. Either a foul or she's out of bounds. They're going to put a foul on Paige Kurtz. And we'll see a substitution for Kurtz. Ramaya Milton, 5'9" senior forward, checks in, and also we'll see Tahoe Takeda in for Rachel Works. 7.4 seconds to play in this third quarter. Timeout called by Brownsburg.
Yeah, kind of interesting timeout call with 7.4 here to play, but Center Grove made the substitution, went small. They had Gordon still in the game, and I think they're going to try to get Paige Kurtz back in the game and see if she replaces Gordon for this defensive possession here with 7.4 to play here in the third.
Tonight's game being presented in part by Century 21 Sheets, the Mark Linder team. The Mark Linder real estate team at Century 21 Sheets is consistently ranked in the top 1% for the entire state of Indiana. For more than 25 years, they have been representing buyers and sellers in the Metro Indy market. Contact Mark Linder or Lori Brown at 317-514-6275 for all your real estate needs. And you're right, they bring Gordon back in, and now she's going to, it should be Center Grove ball. I think she's going to, guard the ball in bounds, and Onay is going to try to get the ball in bounds. Onay at 5'9", trying to get the ball in bounds over 6'5" Gordon. She throws it into the backcourt to Hobson, down to 4 seconds. Trying to get Booker on the baseline. Onay pops out for the 3 and short. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Center Grove had a great third quarter. Down to 19-17 to the Brownsburg Bulldogs. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball.
From our license plate recognition and hassle-free conveyor belt to our free vacuum stations and mat washers, Kopetsky Auto Wash is here to make sure we leave you with an extraordinary experience. We are always committed to delivering you a quick, quality, clean, is lathered, and fun. We are committed to serving our community through ongoing support of Center Grove academics, athletics, arts, and beyond. We are rooted in community and proud to offer our ongoing support to the organizations and individuals within it.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, call Peterman Brothers. We'll fix it all. If your pipes or sink have sprung a leak or your water heater's not keeping up this week, let our friendly techs take care of you and provide you with 5-star service, too. Next time you need a plumber, from clearing a clogged drain to new installation, call Peterman Brothers or visit petermanplumbing.com.
We're ready for the fourth quarter. Center Grove down 2. Trojans outscore the Bulldogs 14-9 in the third. Brownsburg with the basketball to begin this fourth quarter. Bulldogs 7-7 on the season. They've won 4 of their last 6. And we'll see a jump ball.
That's good. Defensive possession there by Ina Williams.
Center Grove 9-6 on the season. Winners 5 of their last 6. And it will be Trojan ball. So Williams with a great defensive play to begin this fourth quarter for the Trojans. Booker, Wirtz now high left side. Williams, Savannah Bischoff. Savannah had a three-pointer in that third quarter. Wirtz double-teamed immediately. Hobson on the drive. She's fouled, holding foul against Milton. That'll be her first. Three team fouls against the Bulldogs. Hobson. Booker now to Williams. Terrell extends on Hobson. Williams. Savannah Bischoff catch and shoot on the 3. Cleared out by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, good box out there by Guckenberger.
To the baseline, looks opposite to Terrell. Webb open for a 3 and off the mark, rebound Bischoff. Outlet pass, Wirtz in transition off the glass, great patience, she scores. She's got 9 points, and we're tied at 19 apiece.
Yeah, good look there by Hobson, very patient, good catch, let the defender fly by, easy layup for Wirtz. It's a wild shot by Brownsburg, no good, rebound by Hobson.
Trojans looking for the lead for the second time tonight. Williams off target with that 3. She was open, had a good look at it. After tonight, the Trojans will have some time off. They'll be at Browns or at Carmel, hosting Carmel January the 7th, a week from this Friday. It'll be the boys, CG boys, that'll be at Carmel a week from this Friday.
You see that last play in transition, that Hobson to Rachel Wirtz pass to tie it up for Center Grove as we see Avery Gordon to the free throw line. Sorry, I thought she was going to the free throw line. They're going to call it on the floor.
Foul against Rachel Wirtz, her first. So Webb will throw it in.
I know you'll find this hard to believe, but it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter.
Once again.
All year long.
Center Grove Trojans again in their 6 losses this year. Combined total 17 points. So basically that's 2.8 points per game. Just a little bit under 3. That's how close the Trojans have been in their 6 losses this year. 5 minutes to play in the fourth. We're tied at 19 apiece. Bulldogs just being very patient.
There it is, Ina Williams.
Steal, here comes Booker. She scores. Trojans back in front for the second time tonight. Booker's got 5 points in the ball game.
Yeah, 2 big steals by Ina Williams in her minutes. One a tie up for a jump ball. That time she pokes it away, and Booker goes coast to coast.
Inside foul against the Trojans. A couple of shots here for Guckenberger. Number 2 foul against Ella Hobson. Guckenberger hasn't scored yet tonight. She averages 3 per game. Misses on the first free throw. One more coming. Takeda back in for the Trojans. Good minutes for Ina Williams as she checks out. And we're going to have a timeout called. 30-second timeout called by Kevin Stuckmeyer. So again, the Trojans back in action a week from this Friday. They will be hosting the Carmel Greyhounds. And for the Brownsburg Bulldogs, January 5th, they'll be playing in a tournament on a neutral floor, 7:30 game against Tri-West, a 3A school. They played Tri-West November 30th this season, and that was at Brownsburg and beat Tri-West 49-43. Our next web stream coming up tomorrow, the Center Grove boys and girls diving and swimming teams will be hosting a holiday invitational. The diving gets underway at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and the swimming meet will follow at 10 o'clock. Second free throw here for Guckenberger, and she gets the swish. Her first point. 1 point lead for the Trojans, 21-20. 5:20 to play in the fourth. Takeda going to drive to the basket, foul. Foul from behind. She'll get 2 free throws. Emma Hendricks in the ball game, sophomore, fouled her.
Good drive there by Kaho Takeda. She kind of fell into the leg of Terrell. A little shaken up. Glad to see she's okay.
Misses on the first free throw, one more. 53% from the free throw line. Carr back in for the Trojans. And rolls off that one, but Takeda follows her own shot, gets her own rebound. And now there's a foul committed by Brownsburg, reach-in foul. Reach-in foul called against the Bulldogs. But how about Takeda getting her own rebound?
Yeah, Takeda and Williams with big hustle plays here in this fourth quarter. A couple steals by Williams, and now offensive rebound by Takeda.
Carr going baseline. She tried to pass it underneath. Taken away by the Bulldogs. Now the Trojans applying some pressure here in the backcourt. CG leads it by 1 point with 3:55 to play in the fourth. Hobson off the bench. She'll check in during the next dead ball. Takeda applying the pressure out on top on Terrell. Glass goes right back to Terrell. Now Webb, high left side. At the moment, Gordon, 6'5" freshman, 8 points in the ball game. She's on the bench. Maybe just getting one final breather before the stretch run.
Yeah, splash and go is what you call it all the time, so you're probably right. Can't see them keeping her off the floor too much longer.
Terrell tries a deep three, and a rebound by the Bulldogs. Center Grove just didn't seal off enough.
Yeah, you kind of saw it coming from up here. You could see it separate, and there's a foul on Bischoff on a hold. But again, second chance points for Brownsburg, or at least opportunity for points. Center Grove, as you said, just didn't seal off and secure that rebound.
Good minutes by Takeda. She'll go to the bench. Hobson back in for CG. 3:11 to play. Ball's kicked off the out-of-bounds play by Bischoff.
We got a foul called from the opposite side on Ella Hobson.
They're going to say she kind of hooked the player. So number 3 on Ella.
Everybody's surprised. Just kind of looking around, didn't know if the foul was even called. We thought it was a kick ball.
Three minutes to play. Backdoor cut. Terrell, reverse layup, missed it. However, once again, the Bulldogs get the offensive rebound. They've got numerous offensive boards tonight. Emma Hendricks with the board. A whistle and a foul against the Trojans.
You hear Coach Steckmeyer emphatically just yelling at his team, rebound the ball. And that's 2 offensive rebounds on this possession.
2 fouls against Savannah Bischoff. Trojans, again, not a big team, so it takes a team effort on the rebounds. You need 5 players blocking out and going for that rebound. And tonight, the Trojans just haven't been doing that. And now Booker called for the foul inside, and Nova Lee Glass will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws, where she's 2 out of 2 tonight.
Pretty good defense there by Booker. It looked like she went straight up, but I don't know if she got her with the body or not, but aggressive move by Nova Lee Glass. However, you hear Coach Steckmeyer right in front of us. He's being very, very animated to his team, and he's exactly right. It shouldn't have come down to a foul call. They should have tried to secure a couple of those rebounds. And in a game like this, when it's 21-20 inside 3 minutes, they need every possession.
Tonight's game being presented in part by Indy Sports Park. Indy Sports Park, one of Indy's largest sports complexes, is now taking spring softball, sand volleyball, girls fast pitch softball, and cornhole league registrations. Call Indy Sports Park at 317-784-7447 or online at indysportspark.com for more information. Take a peek at the mixed standings. North Central first place at 3-0. Carmel second place at 3-1. Center Grove right there, 2-1, third place. Again, the Trojans back at it a week from this Friday, hosting the Carmel Greyhounds. Will be here with the live stream. That should be one heck of a ball game. But first, the Center Grove Trojans trying to get this non-conference win here at home against Brownsburg. It's 21-20. Trojans by 1. Glass at the line, misses on both free throws.
And Kevin, that should have been 2 shots. That was a 2-shot foul. That wasn't a 1-on-1.
Okay, yeah, they only gave her 1.
Yeah, Booker fouled her on the shot.
Wow, she only gave her 1 free throw. They missed, and now we'll see Bischoff get fouled. But yeah, I had it written down as a 2-shot foul, and
they can't go back now. They can't.
It's too late.
They can't reset everything now. No.
I don't think you can do that, can you?
No, I don't think you can go back.
I think they're going to.
They can't replay everything that just happened. That's their mistake.
I think they're going to eliminate this foul, and they're going to put time back on the clock, and they're going to give her that second free throw. I think they're going to go back.
I think they'll let her shoot the free throw, but I think this play will stand. I don't think they can erase this play.
Gotcha.
I believe they're going to let her shoot her other free throw, but all this is going to stand. That's just my guess. No, they're not. They're going to take it away.
So they're going to – wow. So it should have been a 2-shot free throw.
It is the right call.
And they only gave her 1 free throw after that timeout. So they better – I assume they should put the time back on the clock.
Time's got to go back to 2:47.
2:47 should be what's on the clock.
It was 2:47, I believe, right? At the
Unless they're just they're going to give her just the 1 free throw. And then the Trojans will get a chance here.
That's correct.
So here we go. The second free throw by Glass. She's now 2 out of 3.
And then Center Grove will come back down the line and they'll shoot. And they'll shoot, right? What a bizarre play.
Third foul against Terrell. So, yeah, they're going to keep the clock at 2:25 and just give Glass her second free throw. And she missed it. So it remains 21-20. So she misses both free throws. 21-20. Center Grove by 1. 2:25 to play in the fourth quarter. And again, Terrell commits the last foul here for Brownsburg. So that puts Bischoff at the line.
Kevin, I've watched basketball for a long time. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I have either. Bischoff shooting 2, hits the first.
Just a bizarre couple minutes here at the Vandy.
And she hits on both free throws. She's got 5 points. And Center Grove with its largest lead of 3 points, 23-20. 2:19 and counting to play in the fourth. Again, this is CG's largest lead. Booker on the ball. Guggenberger. Pull up on the baseline, scores.
A good back cut on the aggressive defense by Center Grove. 23-22.
Emma Hendricks scoring for the Bulldogs. Her first field goal. 1 point lead for the Trojans with 1:45 to play in the ball game. On a bounce pass to Booker. 1:40 to play. Wirtz pops out. Gordon remains on the bench. They're 6'5" freshman. I just wonder if she's just not 100%. And now Booker tries a three and got it. Huge three by Booker.
Absolutely. They worked it. Great possession. She now has 8 points, none bigger than those three. 26-22 now as we're approaching 1:10 to play here in the fourth.
2-possession lead. Center Grove's largest lead. 26-22 Trojans by 4, 1:05 to play. Again, I would think Gordon would be out there if she was
she's our leading scorer, yeah.
Well, she's at the bench, so she's getting ready to check in for the final few seconds of this game. She's been on the bench for some time. Webb misses, and it's out of bounds.
Standing on the, yep.
She's out of bounds. Glass tried to save it, stepped out of bounds, and now we'll see Gordon back in.
Now we take a look at that last possession. That deep three by Booker. Huge shot by the 5'8" sophomore, Booker. Yeah, she's gone an awful long time, has Gordon on the bench, and she's our leading scorer with 8 points. Very good defender, a lot of block shots. I'm surprised she's sat on the bench that long.
For Aubrey Booker, that's her 13th, or I should say her 12th three-pointer this season. Her first tonight. She's got 8 points in the ball game. Center Grove by 4, 26-22. Center Grove trying to make it 3 straight wins against Brownsburg. And the Trojans trying to win their 6th out of their last 7. Trying to hang on.
They're going to have to shoot some free throws here coming up. Center Grove just shoots 62% from the free throw line. I would imagine they want it in the hands of Ella Hobson or Savannah Bischoff.
40 seconds to play into the front court. Booker, Bischoff, now to Hobson. Center Grove fouled out on top by Guggenberger. Number 4 on Guggenberger. Each team now with 17 fouls, so Hobson at the line to shoot 1 and the bonus. Swishes the first free throw. 5 points for Ella Hobson. Trojans by 5. Their largest lead as she sets for the next one. And this one's rimmed out. Wirtz almost came up with the offensive rebound. Lost it on the way down. Hendricks. Guggenberger. She lost the dribble. Picked up by Aune. 25 seconds to play. And another foul committed by the Bulldogs, stopping the clock with 22 seconds. Bischoff at the line. She'll get 1 and the bonus. She's 2 out of 2 tonight. 5 points in the ball game.
As I said, Center Grove 62%, just 5 of 10 tonight. And as we said, in a close game like this, you need these free throws. Just 50% as a team on the evening.
Ooh, she misses on the free throw. Good job by Aune, kept it alive. She chases down the loose ball. She's fouled, and Aune now will shoot 1 and the bonus. And Guggenberger commits her 5th foul. She had 1 point in tonight's ball game, so she will exit the contest. Macy Toomey, sophomore, checks in for the Bulldogs. 20 seconds to play. Aune at the line, looking for her first point tonight. Swishes the first free throw. One more for Andre Aune, the sophomore guard. And she hit them both. Big free throws by the sophomore. Trojans by 7.
Yeah, she struggled from the line here, and that's going to be a foul on Booker. She bumps Maya Webb. The 2 big crucial free throws there by Audrey.
Number 4 on Booker. Webb, 1 field goal, 2 points tonight. First time at the free throw line. Misses. Goes to the corner. Good hustle by Bischoff. She's double teamed. Reach in foul against the Bulldogs. Stops the clock with 12 seconds. One and the bonus here for the Trojans. Bischoff returns to the free throw line. 2 out of 3 tonight.
Yeah, but that's going to be double bonus.
You're right. It'll be 2 shots now for Bischoff. That's team foul number 10 against Brownsburg. Hits on the first.
Brownsburg's done a good job against Bischoff tonight. She came in averaging 10.1 points. That's just her 6th, but had trouble getting clean looks from the 3-point line.
And hits on the next one as well. 31-22, Center Grove hitting some free throws here down the stretch. Securing this win tonight. Wasn't easy though. Hendricks, Terrell. Long 3 at the buzzer, and that will be the final score, 31-22. Center Grove gets it done here in the 3rd, 4th quarters after only, 3 points at halftime. And the Trojans secure the victory, 31-22. And Brent wasn't pretty by any means, but the Center Grove Trojans are now 10-6 on the season, and they've won 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, and you talk what we said at halftime. You have to trust Coach Stuckmeyer and his staff, and they did. They made great adjustments. They come out and outscore Brownsburg 28-12 in the second half, hold Brownsburg to just 22 points. And again, it goes back to the defensive end, and you had to think that Center Grove was going to find their way offensively. It was just a tough first half in the half court for the Trojans, but again, they bounced back, come out of the locker room, and outscored Brownsburg by 16 in that second half.
So once again, the Trojans, they do hang on for the victory tonight. Again, not pretty by any means, but a victory is a victory, as they say. And as we go to break, we wish everyone a happy new year. Up next, our post-game show from the Vandy. Final score, once again, Center Grove 31, Brownsburg 22. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball.
At Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
From our license plate recognition and hassle-free conveyor belt to our free vacuum stations and mat washers, Kopetsky Auto Wash is here to make sure we leave you with an extraordinary experience. We are always committed to delivering you a quick, quality, clean, is lathered and fun. We are committed to serving our community through ongoing support of Center Grove academics, athletics, arts, and beyond. We are rooted in community and proud to offer our ongoing support to the organizations and individuals within it.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, call Peterman Brothers. We'll fix it all. If your pipes or sink have sprung a leak, or your water heater's not keeping up this week, let our friendly techs take care of you and provide you with 5-star service, too. Next time you need a plumber, from clearing a clogged drain to new installation, call Peterman Brothers or visit petermanplumbing.com.
Back here at the Vandy, final time tonight. We're on the postgame show. Final score tonight. Center Grove gets it done 31-22 over the Brownsburg Bulldogs in this non-conference game. Center Grove in the first half down 10-3 at halftime. That's right, Center Grove scored 3 points in the first half. Only 1 point in the third quarter. Had a field goal in the first quarter. That's it. But the Trojans in the second half, they scored 14 in the third, another 14 in the fourth. So outscored the Bulldogs 28-12 in the second half to get the victory tonight. 31-22 the final. The Trojans now 10-6 on the season. Brownsburg falls to 7-8. I guess one way you can look at this, I know the Trojans struggled offensively, but their defense kept them in the game, kept them at least in that first half. It could have been a whole lot worse than 10-3 at halftime.
Yeah, and it always does. There's a reason they're the number one team in the Mid Conference, and defensive scoring average at 39 a game. That's going to go down even more now, under 39, as they hold Brownsburg, a good basketball team, to just 22 points. And you hold a team under 30, you're going to win most times. And again, Center Grove really struggled in that first half, but then bounced back with a good second half to pull out this victory.
Brent, you have our scores from tonight's game.
All right, we'll start off with the Brownsburg Bulldogs, who fall now to 7-8 on the season. They got 2 points from Maya Webb, 1 point by Kiara Guckenberger, who ended up fouling out there in that fourth quarter. Megan Eaker with a couple free throws. She had 2 points. A 3-point basket by Kaylin Terrell, well under her average. She averages 10 points a game. She just had 3 this evening. 4 points for Nova Lee Glass. And as we said, Brownsburg was led in scoring by the 6'5 freshman Avery Gordon, who had 8 points in an impressive night for the young freshman from Brownsburg. For Center Grove, they got 2 points from Adrienne, 2 big free throws there late in the fourth quarter. Savannah Bischoff held to just 7 points tonight, 5 points for Ella Hobson. 8 points for Aubrey Booker, and Center Grove was led in scoring by Rachel Wirtz, 1 point over her average of 8. She ended the night with 9. So again, a low-scoring game and a very defense-dominated game, and Center Grove escapes 31-22 over Brownsburg.
So for the Center Grove Trojans, they will now get ready for a home game a week from this Friday, January 7th, against the Carmel Greyhounds. 6 o'clock for the JV game, 7:30 for the varsity game. That'll be our next girls basketball web stream as well. And again, for the Brownsburg Bulldogs, they're going to play in a tournament game on January 5th against Tri-West at 7:30. But Brent, you look at the schedule going forward for the Trojans. They got Carmel, North Central, Ben Davis, and Lawrence North, among others. But those are the conference games that are ahead of the Trojans. Carmel, like I mentioned before, they're in second place right now in the conference at 3-1. Center Grove in third place at 2-1. So a great opportunity for the Trojans against Carmel. If they can get that win, they'll slip up to that number 2 spot.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a huge game for both Carmel and Center Grove. One of the two teams is going to fall 2 games behind North Central, and you want to stay there with that one loss with still, with the Panthers still to play. So big game on January 7th when Carmel Greyhounds come down to the Vandy and take on these Center Grove Trojans. And if Center Grove can put a defensive effort like they can, they'll stay in that game as well. Obviously, Carmel comes in, they're ranked number 14th in the Sagarin ranking, so they're a good basketball team. Their schedule ranked number 1 in the state of Indiana, so they've played a tough schedule as well. So huge game coming up against Carmel.
And for the Center Grove Trojans, after they play Carmel, they'll go back to the road for 4 games. They'll be at North Central, at Seymour, at Perry Meridian, and at Ben Davis before they come back home January 25th against Greenwood, and then January 28th against Lawrence North. So, again, it'd be great to get the win against Carmel here at home before they go back on the road for 4 more games The Trojans, again, though, they played well on the road. They just came home tonight for the first time after playing the last 5 on the road and winning 4 out of those 5. So we'll see how the Trojans fare here down the stretch. And then before long, Brent, we'll be talking about the state tournament.
Yeah, it's coming up quickly. The time flies by, and I don't know what that's 16th game of the season already now for Center Grove. Seems like we just started the season off, but a big win here tonight, and it's a huge game against Carmel this week, like we said, and then pretty much every game in the MIC becomes kind of a tournament game if there are hopes to win the MIC conference or to stay alive. So it all starts this weekend, and I know the boys go up to Carmel that same evening, so it's a big night against the Greyhounds.
Brent, appreciate your work all night long and all season long. This is our final game of the 2021 season, right? I guess. So
it's been fun. They're fun to cover, and we appreciate the sponsors, appreciate all you do, and I know the girls appreciate that. Coach Steckmeyer does such a good job with this program. He just keeps building it, and it's fun to cover.
Happy New Year once again, Brent, and to you and your family.
You too. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, now to wrap it up for us from the Vandy. Once again, final score: Center Grove victorious 31-22 over Brownsburg. Center Grove now 10-6 on the season. Brownsburg with a loss, falling to 7-8. Once again, our next Center Grove web stream coming up tomorrow morning. Center Grove boys and girls diving in action here at home, and a holiday invitational diving gets underway at 8 o'clock, followed by the swim meet at 10 o'clock. Once again, the CG girls basketball back in action January 7th, a week from this Friday. We'll be there with the live stream right back here at the Vandy as they take on MIC rival Carmel. Until next time, this is Kevin Conrad for Brent Nickerson saying so long, everyone, from Center Grove High School, and wishing everyone a Happy New Year.